Hey folks, as you must know, we are moving this week to the new studio. We will be up there, and that Battlestar will be fully operational on July 1st. We're only really going to miss one day, and that's June 30th. But don't let it slow you down for inquiries or other issues. We're still going to be putting in a little extra time to make sure that all of our customers are taken care of. And of course, we did do a lot of work on this studio to make it beautiful. It was a horrible, soul-killing wreck when we moved in. It had brown carpet that had worn through where office chairs had rolled over it, and then they taped over that. And then they had worn through the tape. There was like 1/8 of an inch of dead dust mites and pulverized carpet glue underneath. When we pulled that carpet out, we put in new carpet, we painted, we replaced ceiling tiles. We really beautified this place and made it a place of beauty and wonderfulness. So it is with much sadness that we leave our tree house here, but we are moving on to something definitely bigger and better. You will get to see the new studio later on. You should be aware that it still has some areas that are being worked on, but the areas that are done are really quite fantastic, and so you're going to hear all about that. But it occurred to me, you know, when you're in a place, it's the little things that make it unique. So I thought I would just go through and talk about the idiosyncrasies of this studio that we'll be leaving in approximately 3 days. Okay, first off is this thing. This is the heating air conditioning unit. And so check this out. We actually have 2 ventilation systems. There's one in the ceiling that's controlled upstairs, and then there's the old one that's in the floors that's controlled from downstairs. And so there were times when we were getting hot air from the bottom and cold air from the top. It was pretty brutal, quite an adventure. Here's our outer hall. These are actually common offices. We have 2 neighbors up here. One of them, really, he was never around. I really think he just keeps this office so he can play World of Warcraft and not be disturbed. And then there's this other office here. This guy was really a great neighbor, nice and quiet, and you know, not an ounce of trouble. If anything, I wonder if we didn't, you know, disturb him. But who knows? When we first moved in, I'd had a little sign here saying for people to take off their shoes, but we pretty soon got rid of that. Oh, the bathroom! So check this out. The toilet seat here has a thing where it doesn't stay up. So we used to joke that there was an angry woman ghost in here who would slam the toilet seat shut if you had left it up, because sure enough you could hear it bang on down about 10 minutes later. This wasn't here when we moved in here. This whole bathroom was absolutely disgusting. It was completely ghettoized. The sink was hanging off of the edge and was just being held on by the pipe, and it was, and part of the drywall was coming out. So we brought in this thing, this little piece of furniture, which is nice. I caught my young daughter actually watering these plastic plants one time because apparently they needed water. And there's this little meditation there. We used to keep letters from clients on this corkboard. But eventually we moved them into here as sort of a, you know, some reading there. So farewell restroom, place of meditation. Here's this weird vent. It's this giant vent, and it goes down like 2 feet. And there's just junk in there. Here's a stairwell. I wonder how many people came to apply here and turned away once they got to this rather depressing area. Oh, this is the brown carpet that was in here everywhere, and it's really pretty gross. Most of it's worn really well, but in the main room of our place it was really absolutely blasted to smithereens. I don't know why it is, but in the break room there was always a static electric charge in here. So not much to say. We got this fridge in, but there's no water supply, so it didn't make ice, but this was all, to have a nice fridge in a studio really was always a dream of mine. Oh, here's my books. These are my political and business books. A lot of them are missing because they've been checked out. This really runs the gamut of different types of thinking. These are these are like some kind of suede chairs. There was actually a mortgage company downstairs when we moved in, but they went out of business right away, and they left this stuff. I guess it belonged to the landlord, and he was loaning it to them, something like that. Anyway, we bought it. We bought it bargain basement, and it's this furniture has brought great happiness to us, and we're definitely taking that with us because naturally it belongs to us. Oh yeah, and the carpet. Oh my gosh! So this is kind of blackish brown carpet, and it. I actually really didn't like it when we went to go pick it out. When the guy showed it to me, I said that it was, quote, killing my soul just to look at it and to take it away. And then when we went back again and he showed us all the carpet, Sarah said that was her fave, and it was that it would work really well. And sure enough, it has. It does show, like, it has to be vacuumed every day because it shows all the little stuff that's on it, which is actually probably better. So really utilitarian, very handsome. Another interesting note is when we first moved in, I was going to put assembly back here where we have administration. I was going to put the administrative out here where we have the, quote, world room, and then in this other room I was going to put have be basically like a game area. But thankfully people that worked here, you know, set me straight on what to do. So we've had a great run of it here. If we were here until August, if we were just 2 more months, that would have marked 2 years in this location. And it is a fond farewell. So just to be clear, we're not going out of business. If anything, we're in more business than ever before, and you will get to see the new place. It's fantastic. It will actually remind you of this, except for it's a lot bigger scale. We use the same colors, has the same sort of feel to it.